Hi, my name's Lee and I work for Micro Scooters, and today I'm going to show you how to change the brake on the Micro Sprite. First, I would suggest that we put it in a vise, just to, because we've got a bit of levering down on the spring, so just make sure it's nice and secure in a vise, and that will stop it moving about and make the job a whole lot easier. The first thing we need to do is remove the old brake, and we start by removing this little C-clip here that's attached to the pin brake. So we just need something sharp, and we're just going to pull that little C-clip off there, making sure that we don't lose it, and we put it to one side. Then we're going to remove the back wheel. That's two spaces, the nut and the bolt, so make sure that we don't lose those and we'll put them to one side. Your new Sprite brake package will come with a new pin and a new brake. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the new pin to help us get the old pin off. So we align the new pin against the old pin, and all we're going to do is just gently tap until we've got enough out the other end to use some pliers, and we're just gently going to wiggle it out, making sure the spring doesn't fly off. So there we go, spring and the brake assembly removed. To help us with a bit of stability, what we're going to do is we're going to put the back axle back in, because we're going to use that as a little bit of a leverage point. It doesn't need to be tight. There we go. And we're going to use the old pin and the new pin to set ourselves up so we get the brake in the right position. So we're going to slide the brake in, and we're going to put one pin in that side, it doesn't matter which way round, and the other pin in from the other side. What this just does is holds the brake in position. So now what we need to do now is we need to take the spring, it orientates only one way, so this one's got like an L shape, that goes towards the front, so it's going to be like that. And we have to get that spring in position between the brake there, and then we need to push the new pin in so it goes through the centre of the pin like that, but it's also going through the side of the brakes at the same time. So we keep jiggling it about until we've got the spring in position, and then maybe we're just going to give it a little tap to start the pin off into the spring. And I'm going to use another pry bar just to hold it in position. To tap it through. So as you can see now, we've got the pin that's gone through one side of the brake, through the centre of the spring, and now we just need to line it up with the other part of the brake. It's just a case of compressing the spring a little bit more. Right, so now the pin is through one side of the brake, through the spring and through the other side of the brake, and we just need to line it up with the other side of the deck. And you can just do this by holding on to the brake itself, looking through from this side here, and you'll see the pin line up. A little touch of the hammer, and then you may be able to see the pin is now protruding through this side here. So all we need to do now is refit in reverse order. So we're going to put the little C-clip back on this end of the pin, clicks in place, great. And take the axle off. Refit the wheel, not not forgetting to use the spacers. So the spacer goes between the frame and the wheel. It's gone through one side. Push the axle bolt just so it's just coming up to the other side, and just slide the the spacer back in. So push the axle so it's just through the other side, and then we slide down the spacer. There we go, so it's all lined up in position, and then we'll get the other end of the axle bolt. And then we'll just tighten it up as normal. There we have it, a fully functioning brake on the Micro Sprite. Thanks for watching. If I can help you any more, just give us a call.